right field line. Santana on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting,
Jeff Mathis is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Miguel Rojas stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Presley giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late. Adam Conley is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Jonathan Lucroy heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Hot shot to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
the batter, number 5, shortstop.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan VR. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Oh, that's a guy up there pretty clearly gearing up for the fastball there, and he didn't get it. That's a good pitch to throw on a 3-1 count to keep a guy honest.
And another foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Ryan Braun will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season.
Yeah, he's the one guy on this team that you have to keep an eye on, or he'll be gone. Pretty evident right there.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Chris Carter will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. D. Gordon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And Braun will need to play this off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Derek Dietrich will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. For Gordon, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Junior Guerra is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to the bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
2-1 after the foul ball there. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
Justin Bohr will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
2-0 count and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And the pitch on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting.
Marcell Ozuna strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Martin Prado digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Line towards center field. Presley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Santana.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Grounded to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Alex Presley stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. Aaron Hill will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Popped up. Rojas camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Colin Walsh is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And if he can get through this inning, I have a feeling they'd be happy to take the 6 strong and leave it at that.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, still a 2. Jeff Mathis will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Mathis is retired, and there's one away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season.
Yeah, Matt, as we take a look at this graphic here, you can see this isn't one of the stats this team is very proud of. And when that's the case, you have to start worrying about pitchers coming down with whiplash from turning around to watch balls fly all over the yard.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Presley has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. In now, D. Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
In there, strike one. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in.
Just checking.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score it. Scooter Gennett is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Scooter Gennett.
Justin Nicolino will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Hit out towards second, right to Gordon. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Jonathan Lucroy strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the seats, 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
the batter, number 5.
Jonathan Villar stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still... Blaine Boyer will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Derek Dietrich will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Tap fouled at home plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The right fielder number
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. And this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Marcell Ozuna ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, and it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Lucroy gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start. And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ryan Braun.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Bounce to first. Bohr is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman
Chris Carter will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Ramon Flores will come on now and pinch run here. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Alex Presley. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So stepping in, Aaron Hill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Carter Capps will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Aaron Hill will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Here's the 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll creep a bit closer. The sacrifice fly makes it a 5-4 ball game now.
And with one out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up one run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Just did manage to catch that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ramon Flores will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Martin Prado gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Jeff Mathis will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Tyler Thornburg will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Yadier Rivera will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Has a look, now the pitch. Miguel Rojas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Spin throw, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
The pitcher, number 22, Carter.
Giancarlo Stanton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely.
How big a run might that one turn out to be? This is going to make it a 2-run game now, 6-4, and you can bet they're going to keep pushing out there to get maybe 1 or 2 more across. They might need them.
D. Gordon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Left fielder, Derek
Derek Dietrich gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Chopped foul wide of first. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ichiro Suzuki stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Swing and a looper to left. Braun moving to his left. And that retires the side. It's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Marlins on top, 6-4. JT Realmuto will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. AJ Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now catching and batting in the
Striding in to start the 9th, Yadier Rivera, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he lays off there, 1-0. To short, hit hard. To his left, Rojas. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, catcher.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. At the knees, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Jonathan Villar makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth,
Eric. Yes, again.